Welcome. In this session, we'll talk about the evolution of temple architecture in India. So we'll start with the two important styles, the Dravidian style and the Nagar style. The Nagar style is considered the north style of temple building, and Dravidian style is considered as the southern style of temple building. There have been more than 100 temples that have been built just during the Vijayanagar period during the 800 AD, and that has a very specific characteristics of Shikara and Viman that we would talk in a while. So to begin with the Nagar styles, now the Nagar style, the foundation ranges from Mauryan dynasty to Gupta dynasty. Mauryan dynasty, the pillars were highly polished, monolithic in nature, made up of a single block, and there were the earliest rock cut architectures that were seen. Now stupa architecture was one of the important architecture that was seen during the Mauryan period. So we had the Sanchi Stup, the Bharut Stupa, which is again important, and these were the stupas which depicted the life of Buddha and the Jataka stories which were depicted during this period, right? Another important characteristic was the circumambulatory path which is seen around the stupa. The next came the Gupta structures. Now Gupta structure have been important because Gupta civilization is called as the cradle of temple architecture in India, and it was the time where the flat roofed temple started with the spires. So those were spherical in nature, and this was one of the major characteristics of Gupta period. So Dashrath temple, the Devgarh temple is one very important example, classic work in Uttar Pradesh which is considered as the earliest example of the Shikara style or the spear style of temple. Now there are the two important styles that we have already talked about, the Nagar style and the Dravidian style, the north and the south. There is third important style which is the Deccan style and which is called as the Vesara style. Now this is the style which has been commonly seen with the Chalukya and Rashtrakuta dynasty, and this was a mixed style which brought ingredients from both the Nagar style and the Dravidian style. Now Nagar style sub-schools have also been seen in the south as well. So Odisha school is one such example where the temple of Konark, the temple of Lingaraj are some of the important features, and the Jagmohan, which was the basic assembly hall, the characteristics. Similarly, Nagar style, one good example is Khajuraho temple, again known for the high platforms and the paintings, the four subsidiary shrines which are seen around the main shrine. And then another important from the Nagar style is the Solanki school. Now the Solanki school is known for its ornate decorative ceilings and the presence of a kund or or the step well within the premises of the temple. So usually Sun temple are classic examples of Solanki school. Modhera temple in Gujarat is one such example. Now coming on next is the evolution of Dravidian style of temple. Dravidian style of temple, the most early among those was the Pallava structure. The Shore temple, the rock cut temple at Mahabalipuram is again an example, and it was again idea where monolithic rock pieces were seen. The next was the Chola architecture, and this was represented as one of the good example was the Brihatvasura temple, and it is known for its Vimana structure, the Vimana structure of temple as you can see, rather than the Nagar style which was known for Shikaras. So Shikara was a classic example of Nagar. Viman was seen mainly with the Chola temples as you can see here. So Brihadeshwar temple was a classic example of Vimana style. The next was the Hosalya dynasty. Now Hosalya dynasty brought in the developments, and this was where the temple platform was seen with a star shape. Now also one of the important ideas during Hosalya period was the intricate carvings which were used, and therefore Hosalya temples have been recognized as UNESCO sites. Also the Vijayanagar temples are known for the musical pillars. Again, a very classic thing that you must remember. So later innovations under Vijayanagar style talked about the Kalyan Mandapam, which was the marriage hall, the ornamental pillars, the musical pillars, which were important. So besides this, the Shikara and Viman, which we have talked about, Viman had the Garbhagriha with it. The Shikara actually had the spike, and this was a culmination of the Alamka. Now Alamka was the northern Shikara style, and the Gopuram was the style which was related to the Dravidian temple. It was the gateway or the entrance for the Dravidian style of temple. So again, important terms related with the temple architecture, Gopuram and Amalka. Now it's important that over the years we have seen in history there is a higher proportion of questions which are related to art and architecture rather than the basic ancient, medieval and modern history. So focusing on the architecture and its preservation is one of the important things that have been discussed so far. So this was about it. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to post those in the comment section below. We'll be covering more interesting sections for you. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.